Have you ever wondered who we have to thank for the convenience of electricity in our daily lives? It's easy to take for granted, isn't it? The way we can flick a switch and instantly illuminate a room, or how we have the world at our fingertips, all thanks to the power of electricity. It's woven into the very fabric of our modern lives, from our homes to our workplaces and everything in between. Now, you might be thinking of Benjamin Franklin, a kite and a key during a storm. This popular tale is often credited with the discovery of electricity. But the reality, well, it's not quite so simple. This story, while charming, is a mere ripple in the vast ocean of discovery and innovation that brought electricity into our lives. The history of electricity is a tapestry of curiosity, daring and brilliant minds, all intertwined in an electrifying narrative. But the story of electricity is far more complex and fascinating than that single tale. The discovery of electricity wasn't the work of one man, but the result of many scientists' efforts over centuries. Let's journey back to ancient Greece, where it all began. The Greeks observed that rubbing amber produced an attraction to light objects, a phenomenon we now attribute to static electricity. This was the first recorded recognition of the mysterious force that would later be known as electricity. As we moved into the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, the understanding of electricity remained relatively stagnant. Knowledge was limited, and science often took a back seat to superstition. Still, the seeds of curiosity had been planted. There were whispers of a powerful, unseen force that could produce light and heat, but its true nature remained elusive. Then, in the 17th century, the scientific revolution began to gain momentum. The age of exploration and discovery was in full swing. In this environment of intellectual curiosity, the study of electricity began to take on a new life. Scientists started to conduct systematic experiments, carefully observing and documenting their findings. The 18th century brought about a surge of scientific breakthroughs. A new understanding of electricity began to emerge, one that started to resemble our modern understanding. It was an era of enlightenment, a time when humanity began to comprehend the true nature of this powerful force. It wasn't until the 18th century that our understanding of electricity started to take a more familiar shape. As we journey forward, we'll delve into how this understanding evolved and shaped the world as we know it today. The 18th century brought with it a flurry of scientific discovery, including major strides in our understanding of electricity. During this era, a man named Benjamin Franklin became a central figure in the journey to uncover the mysteries of electricity. Known for his inventive mind and daring spirit, Franklin embarked on a famous experiment. He flew a kite during a thunderstorm with a key attached to its string, demonstrating that lightning was indeed a form of electricity. Yet it's important to clarify a common misconception. Franklin did not discover electricity. Electricity had always existed in nature. What Franklin did was enhance our understanding of it, and Franklin was not alone. On the other side of the Atlantic, an Italian physician named Luigi Galvani was conducting his own groundbreaking work. Galvani was fascinated by the concept of bioelectricity. He noticed that frog legs twitched as if alive when struck by a spark of electricity. This suggested a link between electricity and life itself, a discovery that would later influence the field of neurology. These scientists and their contemporaries were pioneers, bravely venturing into uncharted territory. Each discovery they made was like a piece of a vast puzzle, gradually revealing the true nature of electricity. They faced numerous challenges, from the technical difficulties of their experiments to the skepticism of their peers. Yet, they persevered. Their determination and ingenuity paved the way for the future developments that would change the world. They taught us that curiosity, courage, and resilience are invaluable tools in the pursuit of knowledge. However, it is important to note that the understanding of electricity during the Age of Enlightenment was still very rudimentary. It was a fascinating mystery yet to be fully unlocked. Despite the remarkable discoveries made by Franklin, Galvani, and others, electricity remained largely a novelty, a spectacle of science demonstrations and experiments. But the real breakthrough came with the invention of the battery. This invention would finally harness the power of electricity, propelling us into a new era of technological advancement and forever altering the course of human history. In 1800, Alessandro Volta invented the voltaic pile, the first true battery. This invention, a simple device that stored chemical energy and converted it into electrical energy, marked a significant leap in our understanding and utilization of electricity. The battery's invention was not just a testament to human ingenuity, but it was also the catalyst that powered up the world. Imagine a world without batteries. Your cell phones, laptops, electric cars, and countless other devices would be non-existent. The battery marked the dawn of portable electricity, liberating it from the confines of static machines and enabling it to accompany us in our pockets, in our homes, and on our journeys. Yet the story of electricity doesn't end here. As our understanding of electricity grew, so did our ambition to harness its power. Enter Michael Faraday, a self-taught scientist who in the early 19th century invented the electric motor. This invention once again transformed our world. The electric motor was a machine that did the opposite of the battery. It took electrical energy and converted it into mechanical energy. This meant that instead of merely storing and transporting electricity, we could now use it to power machines, to drive industry, to propel transportation. The electric motor marked the birth of the electric age, an age where electricity was not just a scientific curiosity, but a practical, usable force that could drive the wheels of progress. From the humble battery to the transformative electric motor, these inventions did not just change the way we live, but they also revolutionized our understanding of the world. They taught us about the limitless potential of human curiosity and the power of perseverance in the face of challenges. They showed us that even the most complex phenomena, like electricity, could be understood and harnessed with enough dedication and ingenuity. From then on, the pace of progress was electrifying. With the foundation of understanding and the tools to harness electricity, the modern age of electricity was born. Enter two remarkable minds of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla. These pioneers, though often at odds, played instrumental roles in shaping how we use electricity today. Edison, the quintessential American inventor, held over 1,000 patents, including those for the electric light bulb and the phonograph. He was a staunch advocate for direct current, or DC, where electricity flows in a single constant direction. Edison's DC systems were initially more widespread, powering early electrical grids and illuminating the world in a way never seen before. Meanwhile, Tesla, a visionary Serbian-American inventor, championed a different approach. He proposed using alternating current, or AC, where electricity changes direction periodically. Tesla's AC was more efficient over long distances, an advantage that eventually tipped the scales in the so-called War of the Currents. Despite their rivalry, both Edison's and Tesla's contributions were indispensable in the evolution of electricity. Following their groundbreaking work, the development of the electrical grid began. This interconnected network for delivering electricity from producers to consumers revolutionized the way we live and work. From the hum of refrigerators to the glow of computer screens, from the buzz of electric cars to the drone of air conditioners, electricity became an integral part of our everyday lives. The widespread use of electricity brought about significant changes and challenges. It required the creation of regulations and safety standards, the development of infrastructure, and the continuous pursuit of more sustainable and efficient ways of generating power. Yet the benefits far outweighed these challenges, transforming societies and propelling us into an era of unprecedented technological advancement. As we flick switches and power devices, seldom do we pause to appreciate the journey that electricity has taken. From the spark of curiosity to the currents that flow through our modern world, electricity's story is a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Today, we can hardly imagine life without electricity. From the light that banishes the darkness to the energy that powers our world, electricity's tale is far from over, and its future promises to be as electrifying as its past. The discovery and development of electricity has transformed our world in ways the early pioneers could hardly have imagined. From the first spark of curiosity to the age of enlightenment, The story of electricity is a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Let's consider how electricity has revolutionized communication. With the advent of the telegraph, information that once took weeks to travel across continents could be relayed in mere minutes. Today, thanks to electricity, we have instant access to vast amounts of information at our fingertips. Transportation, too, has been transformed. Electric trains, trams, and cars have made travel more efficient and environmentally friendly. And let's not forget the role of electricity in aviation, powering the systems that keep aircraft in the sky. In the realm of healthcare, electricity has been nothing short of a miracle. It powers the machines that help doctors diagnose and treat illnesses. It lights up operating rooms, enabling surgeons to perform intricate procedures. And it keeps life-saving equipment running in hospitals around the world. As we look to the future, ongoing research promises even greater potential. Whether it's harnessing the power of renewable energy sources or developing more efficient batteries, electricity continues to be a driving force in our quest for progress. So the next time you flick a switch, remember the long journey of discovery that made it possible.